Now for God alone. I said sweet, sweet. Eat all our creatures can eat it too. Say I want to pray for long hair. She can pray for 2 months, as long as she's living. Her hair will great
Money, I don't get money. When we were wrong.
All right, okay. Let me say hello to all of you. How you coming on? I hope everyone's okay. I hope all of you are all right. Um, Raf Kume, you say I'm watching from Grand Crew. Thank you, Raf. Thank you so much. Just share the broadcast, and would like to say thank you for joining us tonight, wherever you are and however you are doing it. We'd like to say welcome and let's have some time together. We are two from the first segment tonight, and the rest of the other people will be joining us. Tonight we'll be hosting the LRB NEJ boss from River G and Maryland, right?
Yeah.
And we'll also be hosting Dr.
Gbotoe.
Gbotoe from the university in Grand Judea County. So you're going to be seeing it live on video tonight, okay? So we're going to be discussing the university because we got to know that the university already get its own status as university now. So it's no longer Grand Judea University College or college university that we used to call it.
Our community college. No more again.
So we now have the university status. And so we'll start directly calling it now Grand Judea University. So we'll bring Dr. Gbotoe on tonight and we'll talk about it. So we got two guests tonight. And tonight we got some Google people coming on. People have expressed interest to be a part of this particular program in the night. And we are working harder to make this particular program a very big one. We have one of Grand there, Anthony Law. He with us. And it's going to be a good thing. Councillor Zion.
Yes, I even try to get
Alfonso Zion, right?
Yes, I even try to get in connection with him.
Yeah.
Like they know your law. I also want to bring you on that show.
You want cause trouble. Yeah, you want cause trouble. So just share the broadcast. We like to say thank you, those of you who are watching. Share the broadcast. Tonight we'll be very glad to work along with you. So I'm here tonight with Ellis. Ellis, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing great. Already.
My man, I'm bad. I mean, we are okay. We are fine.
How's the weekend?
You know, my weekend was okay. By the special grace of God, there are people who did not see the weekend correct, but who, for me, I saw the weekend very, very good. Very, very good. I saw the weekend. So my weekend was very much fine. My weekend was very much okay. And I just gave God the glory for my weekend. There are people who did not see it, even though I had this malaria. Malaria wanted to subdue me some kind of way, but malaria myself, we did it. Tafo go join inside. So when the Tafo go inside, the Tafo and myself we discussed. Tafo said, look, you know what? You have to run to the clinic. So I went to Mami Clinic. We call it the Fit Clinic, right near the AG church there. And the people good. She did my checkup, did a prescription. By the special grace of God, it was fine.
I hope your heart don't run somewhere. Like other people are trying to get left you.
No. Listen, I have a special promise. I'm not dying just now. So if you're the moment you get 6 more, then your heart running to death. No, I'm dying just now. Genesis chapter 6, verse 3. Go and check it.
And somebody say, man, I passed out to knowledge.
Anyway, you. Genesis chapter 6, verse 3 says I'm supposed to live for 120 years. So I'm not dying just now. But man, I just start life. So saying you buy, you won't go. Go.
I won't be here until.
For me, I'm not dying just now. So Roland Harris Wild Jr. say I'm watching from Zuaju City, Grand Juda County, especially Disco Hill community. Thank you, Roland. Just share the broadcast. We'll be very much glad that you share the broadcast. So tonight, my people, we'll be opening the phone lines to hear from you. Tomorrow, hopefully, Abraham Cooper will be here. He's back. And Abraham Cooper will be going around the counties to let you know what's happening in the various counties. Tonight, we are bringing on two guests. And those two guests we're bringing on, one is Dr. Gbotoe from the university in Grand Juda County. And one is the LRB NEJ B-Man. They call him, we got Dr. Gbotoe, he coming on, and then we got Mr. Henry. How do you call him?
I know Henry.
Hodgeas. Yeah, Henry Hodgeas is also going to be coming on for us to discuss. You know, there was a protest in River G, and the people were saying they don't want LRB NEJ, they don't want LRB NEJ. So we're able to get in contact with them, and finally we got them. The boss will be appearing tonight on this platform to tell us his side of the story, what actually happened. And we are also trying to see if we can bring some of the people on who did the protest from there. What was the main reasons, you know, even though they read their petitions, they spoke what was the reason that they decided, you know, to push for LRB Energy not to operate in that part. Some of them, they said the current is not on time, you know, and people taking bills from them, all those kinds of things. So
and others says that they tie with, you know, LEC damaging their things in the house.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Others say they tie buying gasoline because you can't have an LEC.
And at the same time, you're buying gasoline. So there were so many qualms. Okay. So we might like to even play the video tonight if we can have access to that. We'll play it tonight. while the LRB Energy guy is on, so that we can have some time to discuss it. So if you're just joining us, please just share the broadcast. Let's see some of the comments coming in. We have Odell Pretty yeah. And Odell say, I'm watching from Maryland County. Thank you, Odell. Just share the broadcast. We'll be very much glad. You give us your experience, how LRB Energy is working over there. Are you guys enjoying LRB Energy? We're bringing their boss on tonight. So just share the broadcast with whosoever in your area. Will be very much glad. Let's go to Dixie Nathan Baffer. Dixie say, I'm watching from Zia Town, Koromah District. Thank you very much, Dixie. We like to appreciate you as well. Mohamed Diake Tekaba. He said, I'm watching from Facebook Live broadcast from my Industrial Street resident tonight. Thank you so much. Diake Tekaba, we like to appreciate you. And then finally, the Nathan Zappa is coming back and say, Zia Town, what's that? Zawi Town, Boda from Grand Jude County. All right. Thank you. Just keep sharing the broadcast tonight. And those of you who just joining us would like to say welcome. Those of you in Radio Land would like to say, look, we appreciate you for always joining us. It's a wonderful time to be here. And we can just go without you. With you, everything is okay. With you, we take our time to do the broadcast. With you, we take our time to move forward. So those of you watching, you can put your comments in, and then we'll be glad to have you. Okay. So if you are also interested in coming on the video tonight, to tell us, probably maybe you want to appear on the video, we can send you the link so that you can just click on the link. Let me see what I can put up the WhatsApp. Okay, so now we have the Top FM, Top TV Liberia. We just put it on the screen. So those of you who apparently want to come on the screen to talk to us tonight, before 10 o'clock, our guests come in. Anywhere you find yourself, whether you are in Maryland, you are in Riverside, you're in Grand Crew, you're in Grand Bassa and watching, just send a link to the WhatsApp number. The WhatsApp number is 231-776. That's the international number anyway. 105-105. Just send a link. Just say, hi, I want to join. So we'll send you the link right from the WhatsApp, and then you can click and come on. Tell us what's happening in your community from that particular point. If you want to join the video.
The video. So
yeah.
But people, I think they can also play that course directly on the station number.
Yeah, but if they want to come on the video so we can see them, that's no problem. That's no problem.
Sure.
Just send a message to the WhatsApp line and say, I want to join. We'll send you the link and you will join. When you finish giving us the update, then we let you go. So the WhatsApp line is there already. We don't have a problem with that. So just put your call on it. Not your call per se, but just request. And when you do the request, definitely we'll punch it through for you. Okay? We'll just punch it through for you, and then you will join the broadcast with the video so that we can have time. Who's there? Alison G. Ware. He said, good evening, dear brother. SK, I'm watching you live from Putu Penokan. Thanks very much, brother. We appreciate you, okay? We also appreciate you. Thank you very much, and thank you. Okay, so we open the phone lines now. Please call the numbers.
0776 105 105 881 14 35 04. 0776 105 105 881 14 35 04. If you call this two number, trust me, you're going to be live here in studio. And let us what is actually happening in your community, what you want to talk about. So can we just put it in a way like, because the vipers are going to be here, we have our last
no. We're not going for that tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going for that.
All right, so we can hear from you what actually is happening in your communities. What are some brand issue? What is something that's on your mind that you want to bring to the ears of the public? The phone line is open. You can call us tonight on 0776 105 105 881 14 35 04, and you will be live here this evening on the program I Beg to Differ.
I Beg to Differ is the program. You can beg people to disagree with them. They want you not coming and join us up. Maybe you're saying something and You don't agree with me. You say, Seku, I bake you that thing what you talking, and I agree with you. I got my own to say.
Mhm.
So that's why we call the program I beg to differ. You begging me to say, the one you talking, and I agree with you. You said to you, be talking something, I will tell you, say, and I agree with you.
So it just both way.
Yeah, G there say he's monitoring. I'm sure G there is monitoring from the United States. G there, thank you very much. Please, go ahead and just put in your calls. Whoever there, just go ahead, put in your calls. We will pick you up and then put you through. Who is Ghana Adams? Okay. All right. So put in your calls to 0881 143504 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. Let's know exactly what's happening in your community. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss issues that are taking place in your area, things that you want the community to know about. Let's discuss it. Tonight we have two guests coming on, and one of our guests is Dr. Gbotoe, Eric Gbotoe. He is from the Grand Judea University. Yes, he is from the Grand Judea University. And another guest we'll be having tonight is actually coming from Maryland County. That's the boss for the LRBNJ. He will be coming on tonight. So if you just joining us, we'd like to say welcome, welcome, and welcome, and let's have some powerful and wonderful time together here tonight. Join us, join the broadcast, and let's do it together. If you're just joining us, welcome, welcome, and welcome. Numbers to put the calls on: 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight: 0776 105 105. And let's hear you tonight. All right. We are noticing a little bit freezing. A little freezing. Sometimes we expect these things. Yeah, sometimes you expect them. It happens. So let's see what's going on. Let's see whether we can reset this. Yeah, let's see if we can reset it here. Okay. So if you just joining, we'd like to say welcome, welcome, and welcome. Yeah, man. Sometimes these things happen to people.
A minute when you need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last
Mm.
time I remember when we have a guest and similar thing will happen again.
Yeah, man. The thing about it can happen. It can happen. It can happen. So let's see if we can end this and be able to have it open again. Yes. So let's reopen it and see what's going on. Run me in safe mode, and let's see what do we have here on the platform tonight. Um, I think I need to have the camera back on. Oh, wow, this is so crazy. This is so crazy. All right, so like I said, um, keep it up, coming. We're freezing on the screen. Don't worry, we'll soon be clear on the screen. Let's just get this done. We're freezing actually on the screen. Yeah, we'll soon be clear on it. Yeah. 0776105. Let's hear you tonight. 0881 0776105105. Okay, this pricing. Let's see what I can bring the pricing in. Hello,
Yeah, good evening.
hello.
Good evening.
Yeah, your name? Where you call from?
My name is Dane. I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
Again?
Well, I want to say something about the
Huh?
I just want to say something about the foreign business.
Okay, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, the company for me, and this company is a full company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, company doing something you smart, you know, that poor man get a company here.
Mm.
John, my brother, John wants people go to the articles. You don't see really poor. And even on the say you don't see really poor.
Mm-hmm.
But now look at for you. And people every see bad years for almost 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're not able to sweat you. And they are company, they are culture, the project that went on in refugee.
Mm-hmm.
That was job.
Mm-hmm.
It's why you need to get covered. It's better to say we don't follow special.
Okay.
So the process was found me. I left the job. I did anybody that bring it down. It's like you when we will get inside. That's different company come to take over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't we have from the poverty life now.
Yeah.
So the money that just found. Well, my brother, please,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, really, exactly the people. You're saying that it's true. We're not to share in the ever the company. Then we have people like that money to take over.
Okay.
That was really I want to say tonight.
Mm.
Yes, I want to say, still the best. You're in time there, you're enjoying foreign.
Mm-hmm.
Or we are in here. We in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like embarrassing some of us. And not to say we don't have the funds to pay how they call it, people dragging flag. They will look at 2x2 flag or 2x6 flag
Mm-hmm.
and look for wire to pack it and drag it. That what people do here, one people around here, when they say that before the car calling.
Okay.
What's not talk about my as soon as calling go, they will go behind their car and go for the money. So if they're not able to wreck, they must look for people calling, they want to take over.
Okay.
From the poverty life. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much tonight. Thank you. Keep the calls coming to 0881 143504 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. If you want to be a part of the program, let's hear you. Keep your calls coming. Don't hold it. Just punch the call through and let's hear you. It's important. Your views and analysis matters, okay? So you don't have to hold on to it. Keep it coming. We are here to put you through so that we can discuss issues that bring development to Grand Judah County. As you all know that the county is our common patrimony. G there, once again, let me say welcome to this platform. And it's a good thing to have you tonight on the platform here. So look, keep the calls coming to 0881 143504 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight, okay? Let's hear you tonight. Keep it up. Keep the calls coming to 0881 143504 0776 105 105. Yeah, let's discuss the issues that bring development to our county. Grand Judah County, is our place though. So let's talk the talk. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. Yeah. So let's see who's this guy. Hello.
I can't see the number. Can you call it for me so that I'll just test it more on WhatsApp?
You want to join us with live video?
No, where you said on WhatsApp to.
All right, so
have
just
WhatsApp,
go ahead. You are live on the radio.
WhatsApp group.
You are live on the radio. Welcome. Let's hear you. Where you call from?
I call from Ghana.
What's your name? Again?
Lama Frank.
Okay. Are you a Liberian or you are Ghanaian?
I'm a Ghanaian, but I am here with Liberia people.
Okay, so tell us what's happening in Ghana tonight. What do you want to talk about?
Ghana is going well, and I like to speak about Liberia.
Okay.
Because it's also in Africa, and I like Liberia people, and how Liberia people are in Ghana here. I appreciate it. They don't like to steal or insult somebody. I appreciate it.
Okay.
And I think the best country in Africa, if the government is doing well, in the Joseph Buka is doing well, I think the Liberia will develop more than other countries.
Okay. So you live in Ghana. You are from Ghana. How's the living condition in Ghana like?
Like the Ghanaian, like Mama just take the present 2 years. I think things are going well with us.
So if you were to compare Ghana right now or any country in terms of economic development, I mean, which country will you prefer Ghana to?
Like, due to the economic system, I can say it's high. Because, you know, the dollar is down. And you know, we are no more selling our goods to the white people.
Okay.
So I think Liberia too, if the government starts well, I think it will be better.
So what good thing? What good thing in Ghana that you will want for Liberia to copy in Africa?
You know, Ghana, as I'm speaking to you to Ghana, like they don't too much corruption is no more there because of Mama.
Okay.
And you know, Ghana is now having them. Ghana is a country who have population in Africa too. After this thing, Nigeria.
Okay.
And due to marketing, every price of this thing is down. Because the dollar is down, Mama asked soldiers to go around and inform people.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much tonight.
Okay, you are welcome.
Thank you so much. All right, so he called from Ghana tonight. He's watching and he called from Ghana. Just share our video. We like that. We appreciate you. Keep sharing. Don't hold back. We really appreciate you. And those of you who are out there and want to join the broadcast, you can just join us tonight. You want to come on a video, go to our WhatsApp, send hi, I want to join, and we'll send you the link where you will join the studio here with us, so that we can have time, this discussing. So let's hear you. The numbers to put your calls on tonight is 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. Let's discuss issues that bring development to Grand Juda County. As you all know, the county is our common patrimony, and it is our responsibility to discuss issues for Liberia. What do we have here? Who do we have? We have Prince and Son. He said, good what? Top FM family. I'm watching you from Camp Liberty. And then we have Prince W. Vajalo. He said, "What is the topic under discussion tonight? I just joined the forum." So, Prince Wajalo, tonight at 10 o'clock, we're going to be having two guests. One of the guests is Dr. Eric Gbotoe
Mhm.
from the Grand Judea University to tell us the level of improvement that Grand Judea County University has had over the time since it took over. In fact, we understood that we don't have to call the place now uh,
Cor-
Grand Judea County College or University. Instead, we now call the place Grand Judea County University. I mean Grand Judea University. Yeah, it now changed from what we call the college,
Yeah.
to that of the university because it had gained its university status. So Dr. Eric Gbotoe will be on tonight to tell us that, and that will be at 10 o'clock. Our first guest, we're going to take the first guest at 10. That would be Henry. Henry is going to be our first guest. He happened to be the LEC. He happened to be the LEC head in River G
That
and Maryland counties.
yes.
So few days ago there was this protest, mounting from River G. People crying, "We don't want LRB NEJ. Let LRB NEJ pack and go. We want to see them that all of those kinds of things." So we're breaking him on tonight to know exactly what's happening there. So he will tell us, what are some of the problems. And for those of you in River G County, you are watching, you have time, you can get through the direct phone lines. You can easily call on the what? The station WhatsApp, and then we can just put you through as well. So we go back to the comment section and say, "I'm following from Welbo Quarter," and this is Abenigo T. Williams. Abenigo T. Williams would like to appreciate you tonight and thank you so much for coming on. Um, we really do appreciate you. It's a wonderful thing for you to be here with us. So just keep sharing, share in every area, okay? And we'll be glad to have you. Some of the people who are watching, we have Prince Waljalo Abenigo T. Williams, Prince and Son G. Dare from the United States, Alison G. Ware, why, sorry. We have Mohammed Dia Akete Kaba. Okay, so we have Odell Pretty Girl, Pretty Yeah, Roland Harris Y, Raf K. Kume. So yes, just join us. Let's talk about some other issues tonight. Put your calls on 081 1435 04 0776 Let's hear you tonight. What's happening to the phone lines? We are clear out there, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, good. So keep the calls coming to 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight. With the time check now, we got, is that
26 minutes.
26 minutes to 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, our panelists will start coming on and we'll start having them right here on this platform as we move along tonight with the broadcast. Yes. The people say they come and open the Grand Judea Referral Hospital. But the G's we're hearing today, my man, tomorrow we're going to follow up.
Okay.
The G's we're hearing today, and not small G's, Alex. The referral hospital, they come and open, they say that's also OOAC.
Wow.
They're caring because they not bring new AC to do installation. Imagine that. At the Grand Judea County University, call it for me, the referral hospital, the new referral hospital. The first thing we heard, they say it was 100 bedroom hospital, 100 bedroom hospital. So we thought, I think somebody wants to join us from maybe India. Let me see what I can send you the link if you want to tonight. Yeah, I can send you the link. Somebody just hit us up on the WhatsApp. And let me see if I can share the link for this person to join. This is Study Favorite. Who's Study Favorite? Yeah, okay. So if you're watching and you want to join, just tell me I want to join. I'll send you the link. I've already seen the text you just sent. Okay. So just say I want to join and I will. Okay. Prince, yeah. Vajulu, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. So, oh no, the guy will not do this. Yeah, please, guy. Please, you want to join? You just send a message to our WhatsApp. or send a message to the Facebook page. We'll also send you the link and you can join us. So the people say, now OOAC then, yeah, you can go and answer the person over there. Yeah, no problem. You can just answer them out. That'll be no problem. So the people say that OOAC then they go do installation with. They say someone they took it from the old hospital from around the Weber quarter there. Then someone they took it from the Mato Totman Memorial Hospital. We are yet to confirm this information as to whether they're true or not. Yeah. So definitely we will try to see if we can do a turnaround tomorrow. More precise, they say the hospital not finished yet. So tomorrow we'll bring you video. We're going there tomorrow. The whole team will go there tomorrow with our video cameras and what have you. Y'all just be expecting also that we will be able to take some photos, we'll be able to take some videos and bring it. The hospital that will be dedicated to our people. The Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, he will be coming, to dedicate that particular facility to Grand Juda County. Firstly, we expected it from what we heard previously to be the Grand Juda, Samuel Kayando Memorial Hospital. But then later on, we understood that instead of that, it's being called, or it will be called, the Grand Juda County Referral Hospital. Yeah, so people had problem with that. Why it shouldn't be called Samuel Kayando Referral Hospital or Memorial Hospital instead of Grand Juda County Referral Hospital. People have problem with that as well. So it wasn't easy to have convinced people, why it should be. But I think when the vice president comes, they will better discuss that, because as we speak, now the name presently written on the Grand Juda County Referral Hospital.
Sure.
Yeah. So we'll see the place tomorrow. We'll try to get you some pictures, some videos, clean ones, so that you can have an idea, how the place look and all these kinds of things. So we're going to bring you, a video on those things tomorrow. But join us wherever you are. Let's have time together. The numbers to put your calls on tonight is 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you. 0881 1435 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight and have a discussion on that. So another development I would like to inform you on tonight is this. The Ministry of Internal Affairs, finally, they have changed their name. Okay? They are no longer called Ministry of Internal Affairs, but instead of what? The Ministry of what? Local Government. Ministry of what? Local Government. And this is the breaking news. The minister, the deputy minister, and all presidential appointees, they are all acting right now. All of them are acting right now as we speak. They are all acting. Let's take this person. Hello?
Hey, good morning, Sheku.
Yes, what's up? How are you?
Yes, I'm pretty good. And you?
I'm okay. Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Prince for you, calling from UAE, Dubai.
Okay, Prince. Welcome, my brother. Hey.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, I want to actually appreciate you for holding the station,
Okay.
and updating us for more, especially we that outside the country.
Mm-hmm.
We are so much concerned about our country and everything that goes on in the country. How you guys will not hear any information that ongoing.
Okay.
So firstly, we have to appreciate you guys for the hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as we await that the Gbotoe to come in studio,
Mm-hmm.
listen to some of the progress that he has made over the past since he became president of the university.
Mm-hmm.
But there are still concerns that we don't want to talk about.
Okay.
We just made mention about the referral hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He will be going the
county next month, hopefully, for the opening or turning over ceremony. But a few days ago, I watched some videos and I saw some pictures and video on Facebook from somebody, page. And I do understand that most of those buildings are not completed.
Yeah.
You understand? Most of them are not completed. Like the surgery department, and there are a lot of departments that are incompleted.
Okay.
Why would they go and turn over property or structures that are incompleted?
Okay.
Before you turn over structure, it should be prepared for usage. But yesterday, there are a lot of stuff that are incompleted. The process, the building are still in process of end up for completion.
Okay.
So why is it significant for them to go and do the turning over? For me, I still thinking about this. For me, I still thinking what actually the VP going to say. Because when you turn it over now, it should be in a full functional hospital.
Okay.
You understand? But after the turning over, it will not be in because there is nothing. Wow. And that area is a referral hospital within the southeast.
Okay.
So if you are turning it over now, it means it has totally completed before turning over. But now you're going to do the opening ceremony without completion. I even saw the area, most so this is one of the things I still thinking about this. Why is it that they want to go, they are rushing to do the opening ceremony of that area?
I think we'll ask some questions tomorrow, but thank you so much, Prince. I mean, thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We'll be able to ask some questions tomorrow to also know why it has to be like that. Yeah, we will ask some questions tomorrow to know exactly why it has to be like that. So if you're just joining us, we'd like to say welcome and welcome and welcome. Keep it up. Keep your calls coming in to the local line. If you're out there, we have the orange line as our WhatsApp line. That's 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight on this platform. The number once again is 0776 105 105. If you want to call on the local line, 0776 105 105 and 0881 143504. Yes, let's discuss issue. We got
16 minutes.
we got Emmanuel Zaza. He's on. Emmanuel, what's up? How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
I hear you and I see you in your car.
No, I'm not in the car.
I wouldn't done there. I would Timo.
That was true.
You would Timo.
Yeah, I Vigo. I in car. Yeah, thank you, Sheku. It's a pleasure to be here today. Hello to everyone listening. I'm just popping in. I wish to be a part. If not, I'll join you later, maybe tomorrow, whatever time. I'm a little bit occupied recently.
Who am I picking at me for me to say paper?
Yeah, what?
I said, who am I picking at me for me to say don't be a part? Tell him as I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here today.
All right, brother. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So as we are listening,
I'll put myself in the back because I'm driving, please. I'll join you.
No problem.
I'll get video on.
All right, no problem. So keep on, put the calls down on 0881 1435 04 0776 105 105. So we'll go there tomorrow to go and see. We'll go there tomorrow, my people. We'll go and see tomorrow whether the plane are finished for 2 Then we'll bring the video then to you. This person, hello.
Go ahead and check it.
Hello?
Hello, go ahead and check it.
Your name, where you call from?
This is HF.
Henry Family.
Freeman.
I mean Henry Freeman.
Yeah.
How you coming on, my brother?
Thank God.
Yeah, what's going on? What's on your mind tonight? Let's hear you.
Two things really on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
One how to do with the referral hospital.
Okay.
Second, a good our people they are not politicizing this referral hospital issue.
Mm-hmm.
But the government also know, the present government also know what's good for the citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Reason being, the bidding is not yet done.
Okay.
And the people that did the work, the people know that the people who do the work, they are not yet paid them.
Mm-hmm.
The workers are still crying for their pay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, whether they better go after the work the people do that they have paid them or the work is complete. And so, then they have to work it on. Because when the dedication we are talking about, after they have done with that,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody will go after them again. You see? Nobody will go after them.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how far now the workers self they are trying to work it on or trying to implement those who come in to inspect the building to see how well how far the job is.
Okay.
So they shouldn't be putting this into a rush. We agree that the building has to be dedicated. But they have to see reason in this.
Okay.
But when they go now, I just saying it this way. When they dedicate the building, nobody has anything to do with it again. Because they're turning the key over. Okay, the key will be turning over, and nobody will be going there to go do anything or have anything to do. So they have to work it on.
Okay.
My second concern has to do with the lab energy.
Okay.
I agree. That's how we started in Red Room when Jesus life. Up to now, our community now yet received covering.
Mm-hmm.
The place people are receiving covering are those who have the hand, who have the physical cash to do payment of what they will request for. Okay, so our poor people
so what's going on?
have no benefit. They have nothing to do with the covering.
Okay.
End of the day, they are not able to they don't even able to have one level in front of their house because they don't have money to put covering in the house.
Okay.
Our people still in the dark room. They're going in the darkness. Same to River Gym. For me, yesterday I was following River Gym live, and I really appreciate our people. This is how it's supposed to be. There's no fear to tell the government that this is a function.
Okay.
Because if you the citizen don't tell them, say this is what I want you to do, they really see that what they're doing, you are impressed.
Okay.
Okay, you are impressed. So they will always be happy to do the wrong thing. And so yesterday when the poll came out today, I noticed with the video or pictures flow on Facebook today that the lab energy manager the head in River G was in meeting with the people today.
Okay.
So it's not that today now they want to hear what the people want to say or what really that they told them yesterday. That's why they're trying to work on. And which is fine.
Okay.
So we should live a better life, we deserve good life. Okay, so our black people who with us, our lawmakers, let them see all the humans. Because we place them there. You can't take somebody and give them position where because or you feel because like your brother or like your friend, your long-time friend, they give them jobs. You'll not be able to go after them and say, well, man, the job I give you, try to do something, do the one that you start blasting for you'll not do it. Okay. So let the people be capable to do the work and be ready to do the work before you give them the job. Okay. As a similar thing facing in Liberia. I spent 1 week in that place. I was not able to charge my phone for 3 days. I had to get my phone charged, and the boy locked the phone on. They keep telling us that there's no current. In fact, the generator has problems. They're working on it in the garage. 1 week I spent that place my phone out on. Okay. So I really like what they did. Grand leader, they're not ready, so they keep him in house and when they talking behind the house, they're not able to get on the road and tell the people what to our lab energy continue restricting poor people and rich people.
Okay.
So I'm happy today to be on to be with people in talking. So that's the issue. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much tonight. Archie, you say you're not hearing us? Mr. Wright, you can hear us? Ah, what's going on? Let me check the audio setting anyway. Yeah, let me check the audio setting because I'm hearing the audio going. Yeah, the audio is going out, Mr. Wright. The audio is. Why you say you're not hearing us? Yeah,
Can we repeat this now?
the audio is going out. You hearing us, Mr. Wright? Please talk. Let me hear you. You can talk. Oh wow. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. Something going on there. Let me see what I can edit his mic. But his mic is good now. His mic is good. I'm hearing his mic. Yeah, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it from. You have to go and come back. Go and come back, Mr. Wright. His mic is good. Are you hearing? Yeah, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so we'll take your calls on 0881 14 35 04, 0776 105 105. Let's hear you tonight on this radio. Who is this? Let's take this pricing. Hello?
Hello, Sheku.
Your name, where you call from?
I'm friends to calling from Doe Street.
Okay, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, something I'm not understanding in about conversation.
Yeah.
The hospital we are discussing is the hospital.
You can hear us now, Mr. Wright? Hold on, caller. All right, Mr. Wright hearing us. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, okay. I'm asking question. Something confusing me whether the same hospital, the former president we are appealing that the election men there and or finish. That while the present government finish with that they coming over to us.
Yeah, that
the
A.
Hospital that, or that A.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. The problem I've seen there is the hospital they're not finished. We're always going there to see, to observe how the work going on. Maybe some of the workers still crying. And which of the material they care for that hospital that tomorrow when they do turn over, then people supposed to start working in that hospital.
Okay.
But when they do turn over, they turn it back, they will close the hospital, then people stay working, stay working for their pay and stay paying for their pay.
Okay.
So we are not rushing the monopoly, the consider into rush, the Singapore librarian into rush.
Okay.
We know that any work that the former president finished with, they will finish with it. So my advice is let them wait until the hospitals are finished, good, then we'll work on it to come. Although no one buying it, not to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much tonight. Thank you.
Okay.
We got 4 minutes to what? Yeah, you the one. How many minutes we got to go, my brother?
Let's see. We got 4 minutes or 10.
Okay.
That's 4 minutes.
4 minutes to 10 o'clock. Yeah, 4 minutes to 10 o'clock. And would like to say all of you. Um, Dr. Gbotoe, please just mute your microphone a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. But I see your video. Only the microphone will mute. Like, only the mic.
Yeah, you can hear me now?
I hearing you.
Okay.
But just mute your microphone. Just mute it. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. And so, folks, yes, we are here tonight. Let's take this pricing. Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Koromah, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Belikatun.
Thank you for that splendid recognition.
Let's hear you.
Thank you, sir. Let me say good evening again to our professors in the I beg your day for class.
Okay.
I saw something today and I need a clarity for any of you that maybe got idea in regards to the hospital we are discussing.
Okay.
I went around there today. What I've noticed is that at the first entrance, meaning when you come from Zulu, the first main gate is where you get a sample erected Grand General Referral Hospital. Then on the main gate itself of the hospital is written there, emergency entrance. Now when you go towards the checkpoint direction, the gate that is there is written on the Grand General Hospital. Instead, Grand General Referral Hospital, but you see that Grand General Hospital, meaning that gate is the main entrance. So, I mean, I don't know what really it means. I want you to help me if you got ideas.
My brother, I got idea.
The first one carry emergency entrance. The second one carry Grand General Hospital. Then on the small sample is where you see Grand General Referral Hospital. So which one are we taking? Now, when the guests are coming or anybody coming from Monrovia direction, you choose to use our entrance, you will see there Grand General Hospital. So, I mean, we really need clarity. Some of you that got idea on this, seriously, I saw it today. I got down from my motorbike, I walked around to make sure, and that's why I discovered that today. So I thought of flag it for anybody to please provide.
We'll go there tomorrow to go see, yeah?
Come again?
We'll go there tomorrow to go see.
Thank you, sir.
So we ourselves too will ask when we see it, then we'll ask them, what it may looking at that. Yeah, we'll ask them. So my people, tonight we got two wonderful guests that will be coming on the program. One of them already here. We have Dr. Eric Z. Gbotoe. He is the president for the Grand Judea University. So he's here tonight. And we'll be having Henry Hedge.
Yeah.
Henry Hedge is from Maryland County. And Henry happened to be the head for LIB In a few days ago, there was this mass protest in River G. We don't want LIB We want LIB to go. So Henry Hedge will be telling us how they handle that particular thing. What thing happened there? So we know. So it's 10 o'clock in the city of Zwedru, and I'm sure it's 10 o'clock all over Liberia. Dr. Gbotoe, you have to put your phone 21 tonight because the people will be calling you, and once they call you, the phone will be disturbing you. Now what will happen? So that whole phone part tonight, you have to put it on 21. That you have to put it on 21. See what? It must go on 24. Yeah, so we're waiting for him. He was on the screen just now. We're waiting for him. As soon as we get him back, yeah, you will hear a voice. He will speak to you. He will tell you hello. So we are still taking course. Anyway, our co-host is here. He's the one doing all of the running around. The man way in America, man. The man doing the running around to make sure the guests are on. We have to call the other guests and bring the guests on. Sheku, y'all get ready. These other guests will be coming. Y'all get ready. These other guests will be bringing the other guests. Yeah. So just keep your call coming. Augustine Jolo, how you coming on, my brother? You watching? You watching and you watching and you watching. Okay, let's see whether we can bring that back on. Mr. Wright, are you there? Mr. Wright, you there? Mr. Wright, please unmute yourself. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Oh.
My man, they're muting you on mute. I also can forget to unmute. Can you hear me now? I'll talk to myself, you know.
What happened just now? I noticed it.
Yeah. But it's a beautiful day. I was on the phone with Mr. Hodge. So Mr. Hodge should be joining us. He just from River G. You know, he's back in Monrovia. And he said, my man, can I take shower? I said, no, you can't take shower. Come on the show with Biff. You know, so you come in.
Okay.
To join us. There you go. He's already in the studio. You can see him there right there. Well, I know the camera is not on yet. But by the way, Dr. Gbotoe, is good having you.
Okay, yeah. He's in the studio already.
Yeah.
He's in the studio already.
Thank you.
Yeah, we look forward to a beautiful show today. I did grab some information from the university Facebook page. I'm hoping we can use that today as part of our discussion material.
Definitely.
All right, excellent. Sheku?
All right, folks. We Henry Hodge is still trying to come in. Let's see if we can have him again. Henry, please. The best thing you can do for yourself is if you can put your phone on 21, because all of you who will be using phone tonight, I'm lying to you. Somebody will want to be calling you, and once they call you, there will be some level of distortion. Seriously. And that one part, that's more thing. So, folks, we'd like to say thank you for joining us. We have two guests, and we're going to take our first guest, while the second guest is going to be serving as a guest panelist. Probably he will have some questions because our second guest is controlling the university in Grand Gbotoe County. He happened to be the president for the university, and one of the things that they are seriously also fighting for is to have this electricity connected to the university. Now we have River G shouting, "Oh, we want LRB energy. LRB energy, but leave. They must pack their load. They go. They. In December, sometimes around December, Henry was in Grand Gbotoe County alongside with Jerry, and they had a press conference. And in that press conference, they told all kind of fun things. We now move from there. Before we know, we saw Henry with one brand new pickup, Jerry with one brand new pickup, you know, and Henry was even being praised by people that Henry is doing well. He's raising good money for LRB energy and all those kinds of things. Henry, please introduce yourself to the public quickly as one of our guests on the platform tonight. Then we move around to bring in Mr. Dr. Gbotoe. He will also introduce himself. Then we have our panelists. Our panelists tonight, regular panelist, is Mr. Fred Smith, who happens to be a producer on the show. And the co-host for this show is Mr. Archie Wright. He's based in the United States. And I'm your host, Sheku L.S. Koromah. We will also be having Mr. George Numbo, who are just showing up from the United States of America. He's here. So, Brother Henry, please welcome to the show. Introduce yourself to the public.
Thank you so much. My name is Henry G. Hodge. I'm the manager for Lip Energy, LRB Energy for both Maryland and River G counties. And I live Harper. And by profession, I'm an electrical engineer.
Thank you very much. Dr. Gbotoe, welcome to the platform. Can you please introduce yourself to the public tonight?
Thank you. I think you already did, but let me emphasize on what you said. I'm Dr. Eric Z. Gbotoe. Some will want to know what the Z stands for. It stands for Saba, the M stand for Misa, Gbotoe from Grand Gbotoe.
Zapa me pay there.
No, it depends on how you you will understand it. From the perspective of my mother, she was having trouble with birth. So when I was born, the appellation was that, okay, this one will take away your sorrow. So that's why the name Saba stands for. Gbotoe hails from Chancellor in Boston, Maryland. I'm currently the president of the Grand Gbotoe University here in Grand Gbotoe. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So we have a legal pricing on this program. We are blessed. We are very happy to have him. In fact, it has been one of our prayer to have this kind of pricing on, Tap FM. And thank God today we have Mr. Wright contacting. I was very amazed, very surprised, too much happy when I saw the name in the chat room. It's P. Afonso Zion Anthony Allah. Councilor Zion, welcome. Anthony Zion, welcome to the platform tonight. How are you? Please unmute yourself, sir.
Sorry, thank you. Thank you. So thank you very much for the opportunity. I am very elated to be part of these discussions, especially when it comes to Grand Gbotoe, where we all have an obligation to contribute in ways, in kind, action. And so it's a pleasure being a part of this discussion, and I hope that I can live up to your expectation to contribute meaningfully to this discussion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And then quickly, we bring in our two wonderful panelists. Mr. Josh Nubo, how are you tonight?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to see my fellow Marylander, Mr. Hush here, who is the all-important man in the whole of southeastern Liberia, powering Lip Energy. He's my brother, he's my son, and nobody, Archie, don't be afraid. You pepper him. And I will be here, looking on. And we have the legal practitioner here too. Legal issue has to come in. And Mr. Zion, I'm looking up to you. Mr. Smith, who always believe in interviewing people, asking the difficult questions. I hope you will not be afraid of Mr. Hodge, and you drop your pen. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Smith is a veteran journalist. In fact, he once upon a time served as the BBC correspondent for Liberia. And Mr. Fred Smith is on the program. Mr. Smith, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be on the program tonight with distinguished panelists and two distinguished guests. I mean, for the first time, we have two guests appearing at the same time. I don't know how we do it, but one provide electricity to us, and the other one impact higher education learning to us. So how do we interview both of them? But we will try our best tonight. It's a pleasure being on the show tonight.
So we're taking the first one, which is Mr. Hurt. We're taking him from now to 11. And then finally, we'll bring in Dr. Gbotoe from 11 to 12 o'clock. That's what we're going to be doing tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so on this note, we've been joined by Mr. Emmanuel Zaza. Emmanuel Zaza happened to be our research man. Our research man. Emmanuel Zaza, welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much, Mr. Koromah. It's a pleasure to be here as always. And let me take this time to welcome everyone on the show, this platform. Highly respected to see my senior brother, Mr. Zion, the counselor, Mr. Smith, the LEC man, Mr. Nubo, the chairman, Mr. Wright, and everyone else that is on the platform with us. Who else am I looking at in the red? Is that Dr. Gbotoe? Oh, Dr. Gbotoe, my own brother.
The president of the university.
Yeah. So thank you for being with us here. And as always, it's a pleasure to share the platform with you. We look forward to see what happened today. We want to learn from you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very, very much. And then my co-host is Archie Wright, Mr. Wright, welcome. And thanks for the hard work for bringing Mr. Hodge on and Mr. Zion on this program this particular time. We're really, really happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheku. But I will deflect that thank you to the Right Honorable man, Mr. George H. Nubo. He made this possible. He worked his magic, and we got Mr. Hodge last night. And Mr. Hodge did promise to be with us, and he has fulfilled that promise today. And so thank you very much, Mr. Hodge, for showing up. And I'm working with a lot of great producers, the veteran Smith and Mr. Nubo. And that's why you see most of the things that are happening, you know, it going to work. You said when your hands are clean, you eat with, you know, the kings. And my hands are very clean, so I'm eating with the two kings and things are happening. So, yeah, Sheku, this is where we are. And I think it's going to be an exciting show tonight, you know, having all this distinguished people on the platform. Thank you.
And Sheku, I want to give you a reminder. I didn't bring my son, Mr. Hush, here to be attacked, to be, you know, slaughtered by some lions on the show. I see that in Mr. Smith's face.
Oh. All right. So thank you guys, and thank you so much. Dr. Gbotoe is going to be telling us a lot about the university. Grand Gbotoe County definitely has left from the college status. And the last time I remember, Dr. Gbotoe posted Grand Gbotoe University. He's going to be telling us a lot. You know, we're going to know about that. But then for now, let's bring in Mr. Hodge. Mr. Hodge, what's happening in Maryland and River G? There is this protest, people protesting. You know, we want LRB Energy. LRB Energy have to go. We pay our money, they're not consistent. You know, we paying money at the same time we're buying gas. What's going on, Mr. Hodge? You just got brand new pickup. You got some money. What's happening?
So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to at least share with you what is really, really happening with the electricity, especially in Maryland and River G counties. LRB Energy is a joint venture company that was formed in the early part of 2022, and then they signed a contract with the Liberian government to manage the electricity from Harper to Tapita, and then they shared the electricity into two management sectors. One management sector is in Maryland and they control Rogi, and the other one is in Zwedru and you control as far as Tapita. Now, what is happening in Maryland right now about the frequent power outages that is stirring serious emotion in the citizen has to do with the type of materials that were used to construct the network from Plibo to Rogi Fishtown. In some part of 2018, the Liberia Electricity Corporation awarded a contract to an Indian company called Alpha T&D to do distribution and transmission of 112 kilometer lines. That is some extensions in Plibo, and the lines runs from Plibo as far as Fishtown. So the lines were built, and then it got completed in 2022. But unfortunately for us, most of the materials that we're choosing to build it there were, they are materials that are not good. For example, the insulators, both the pin insulators and the string insulators that we're choosing for the medium volt lines, they are materials made of porcelain. And the porcelain in areas where you have heavy thunderstorm or you have rain falling, it always causes some problem. It causes some leakage current, it causes flash over, and as a result, in most cases, it dumps the system trips. And for us on this side, we don't have our own switch gear. Whenever the power goes off, we have to appeal to the average. Somebody have to come from all the way from Taboo to come to Plolo to switch it on, and it takes time. So when we noticed this in 2023, we did our own assessment, and we notified LEC that the porcelain insulators on the grid, they are now good and they need to be changed. And so LEC said they were to get back to us. We kept beyond them, and in April of 2025, they sent a technical team to do an assessment to authenticate what we're saying, to see whether the porcelain insulators were good or not. And then from their own assessments, it was concluded that the porcelain insulators, including other accessories on the network, is poor. So all of them needed to be changed. So it was agreed on. And ever since then, from June 2025, we've been beginning to provide these insulators, because in the agreement we have, the contract that we signed with them, in cases like this, LEC is responsible to provide huge materials like this. So they told us that they had those materials in their warehouse, and some were ready to be picked up. For example, we shared a communication on November 18. We shared some level of emails that 700 pieces out of the 3,000 insulators that were requested were ready to be picked up. So our team in Monrovia went there only for LEC to give them 62 pieces. So we told them that the 62 pieces could not do anything. They were very, very small out of 3,000. So we reminded them, and then they increased the 62 pieces to 300 pieces. And we received the 300 pieces, and we just started their installations just today. Now, because of the constant power outages, create more tensions for the business people, for other commercial activities, especially in Fishtown, that is at the dead end. So the people of River G decided to stage a protest, probably to draw our attention or to draw public attention so that these problems can be solved. And they did a protest yesterday. It went viral. And I believe it's because of the protest also that you ought to know me. So today, I was able to go Fishtown. I just arrived from Fishtown. I met with the county authorities, the civil society, concerned citizens, giving them some hope that in in 15 days, we try to improve the stability of the power when we install the few pieces of the insulators that we receive from LEC. So that's how far we have gone with the entire protest of yesterday.
Okay, so were you able in any way around to address the people? Did you meet with them? Did you talk to them? Did you give them the hope? Because yesterday, I don't know what that was yesterday, but I'm sure that was yesterday in the evening. I saw some cement poles loaded on the on trucks, at about 2 or 3 different trucks heading towards your end in Riverview or Maryland. But then it passed right on Sandal Road. Are you expecting anything
Yeah.
of short?
Yes. The ones you saw for Greenville, they're building the network in Greenville. Though we have some pools here too, but normally our materials come from Ivory Coast. And since the border is not far from Harper, they usually cross red about 20 kilometers from Harper to the border. That there's a ferry. So normally there where our materials come from, wherever they are coming. But the one you saw yesterday, they are for Greenville. The construction of the network that's ongoing in Greenville. Now, coming to whether I gave the people some hope, yes, we gave them some level of assurance. And they even asked us that we should do a commitment documentation that the power will the stability of the power will improve. That which of course we committed ourselves to doing after consulting with other legal personnel and other people. We told them that we get back to them, and if the possibility exists, definitely we'll do that commitment. Not only just doing a commitment to turn our back, but to work harder to see how best the stability of the power can improve.
All right. Thank you. Thank you to see how best the stability of the current will be. Um, how long? I mean, when last? How many years have you been working on the grid as head? Can you please tell us tonight? How many years have you been there?
Well, Live Energy took over the grid in 2023 August. They took over the grid in 2023 August. But then from 2023 August to December 31st, it was a transitional period between day and LEC. So they were not really active. So we started being active from January 2024. So approximately
Okay.
2 years
So
now.
since then you took over, has there been any expansion plans? I mean, with those kind of things that have been coming up, have you been working on it? And if yes, what solution did you find? Why it has to take this kind of long time? Because you made the kind of system already put in place.
So regarding the major problem that we're facing now, the porcelain insulator issue, the delay have come from LEC. When we first did the assessment and they sent the assessment team, we proposed to them that we should buy these insulators. But then they told us no, we shouldn't buy them. They have some in stock that they were willing to give them. So they being the sole owner of the grid, we cannot do anything without their approval. So for the benefit of the doubt, we gave them chance to provide the insulators. As for expansion, we have done expansions in other places. In Zwedu, in Harpo, we have done expansion. But our major challenge now is the stability of the power, which is being caused by the insulators that we are talking about.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Before I turn over to the panelists and that of the co-host, we have a guest on the program. And after this segment, he's going to be our guest. But right now, he's a guest panelist. Dr. Gbotoe, you got any question for him? Dr. Gbotoe, please unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I said I don't really have a question, but to commend him to start something is hard, and especially in rural Liberia. I will acknowledge him to do his best so that the current can be stable for the people. You know, it takes time for us to have stable current in rural Liberia, especially with the tropical rainfall we're experiencing. And looking at where we're taking the current from the Ivory Coast. We have to do adjustment here and there. It will take time, but definitely I'm hoping that everything will go well. It is because of LRB Energy that I am talking with you from Zwedru. You know, had it not been because of LRB Energy, I would have been using the generator tonight. But since I came from the States, LRB Energy is my source of electricity. So I'm hoping that there will also be stability to other parts that they are trying to extend. We are also looking up to them for electricity in our part of Granjide, the University of Granjide. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you,
much,
Doc.
Mr. Archie Wright. We send it back to you to go across the table with the panelists and
Okay.
our researcher. Let's get back to you.
Thank you, Sheku. And don't forget, please, we need the link, the Facebook link, please. Yes, Mr. Hodge, thanks for coming on once again. Let me ask mine one or two questions, and I'll go around the table with the rest of the panelists. Mr. Hodge, let us. What is your area of coverage?
Well, for the Maryland grid, we cover our transmission lines covered 206 kilometers. We take off from Harper. In fact, from the entrance points from La Côte d'Ivoire, a village called Plolo. There where our entrance point is. So we pick up from there. The transmission line supply some villages in Harper, precisely Racktown, Fishtown, or Kavala, and Whole Gravy. And then they head to Plebo. We connected almost everyone in Plebo. And then straight to Raji Fishtown. Raji Fishtown, all the villages between Plebo and Fishtown, all of them are connected. In fact, between there, we have 24 towns that we refer to as blocks. All those towns have transformers within them. Whether that 3% in the town, whether that 20%, we install a transformer there so that they can benefit as well.
Okay. So, do you play any role in the decision-making process of where electricity should go, or you just receive the material and then you go and install the poles and the tension wires and what have you? Yes, do you do that? Do you have any decision-making in that process?
So we don't play major role. Our decision making
But do you play any
is
role
down
at
to
all?
the full. Partially, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Explain your role.
Because
the reason why I asked the question.
we identify key areas that really need electricity. And after identifying them, we do assessment to see the number of people that are there, the beneficiaries in those places,
Okay.
and how well the businesses there to how well businesses go there as well, and what they will use the power for as well. Once we do that, we made a communication, and then the expansions can take place.
Okay, great. I'm glad you said that, Mr. Hodge. I am from Zaitown, Kavala district. Recently, your team was in Zaitown, thanks to the Rep DB. But then when we recently heard that your company was giving 400,000 United States dollars, and you were giving the go ahead to implement installation in 5 towns. This was supposed to come from the county development funds. Now, did you play any role in that project? Because Your company, and I'll end on this one. Your company jumped over Town, which is the most populated town in Kavala, and they went to Bolekin, a less populated town. And I just heard you say part of your assessment is to assess the number of people living in the town together with businesses and what have you. Did you make that decision to overlook Town to go to Bolekin Kavala district?
So, like I said, from the beginning, we have two management teams. I manage both Maryland and Raji. For the operation of Live Energy in Grange there in Lower Neva County is being managed by my colleague Jerry Carr, though it is the same company. So my answer to your question might not be 100% accurate, and I don't really want to delve into that because I may not be able to give you the rightful information regarding why that town was jumped over. I don't really know because we have another management team there. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So now let me go to the veterans.
Yeah, but quickly, Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright, Zaitan got electricity.
Well, it was not from the county development fund.
Yeah,
but they're gonna get to electricity now.
Man, we
electricity there, so probably like why they jump away.
No, we wanted to enjoy the county development fund money.
All right, Mr. Wright, I think we have to go. Okay, Mr. Wright, we have to go across the board quickly because we got less than 27 minutes. Remember, at 11 o'clock, we bring it back to work.
All right. So, Mr. Smith, let's get 2 questions, please. We'll go across the board, 2 questions.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Hush. I know the job is a challenging one, especially you have Ivory Coast on one hand you're working with, and then LEC on the other hand you are working with. And you also have a blueprint how to make the Eastern region beautiful in terms of electrification. Tell me your strategy, working between Ivory Coast and LEC and having your blueprint of electrifying the whole of the Eastern country. What can you assure us if given the cooperation, the Eastern region would be just like any major city around the world?
The veteran asked a man question, man, the man jump off. No, I think his connection went bad, so he dropped off. Oh, let me see. I don't know, he's still here. Yeah, he dropped off. We'll hope to have him right back. Okay. Mr. Hutch.
I'm sure somebody called him.
Yeah, okay, he's back in studio. There you go.
I'm sure somebody called him.
Yeah, he's coming back in studio. There you go. All right.
You are listening.
Yeah.
Tonight, whatever you're doing and however you're doing it, we'd like to say welcome and welcome. So as soon as we have him back, definitely we
got him back. We got him back. We got Mr.
Hush here for time. Good. Thank you.
Mr. Hush, go ahead.
I need to ask a question.
Oh, you didn't hear the question?
So
okay, let me repeat. Let me repeat the question. You heard my question? I'm hearing you. You hearing me?
No, I was not hearing you. Maybe I just started hearing you.
Okay. Thank you. I say electrification is not an easy job. It's a challenging one. You have LEC on one hand, and you have Ivory Coast supplying electricity on the other hand, and then you have a blueprint how to make it work. I know it's a challenging affair for you, but what can you assure us if giving everything that you need, the Eastern region can be beautiful like any other city in the world? What kind of assurance and guarantee can you give us tonight? Are you hearing us? No. It's a hush. No.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Oh.
I think we're gonna remove him and then bring him back in.
He's on guard back.
His connection is terrible. He's spinning. Okay.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. This is. All right. Hopefully he comes back. Well, if you're watching us, we are live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on www.topfmliberia.com. On our webpage, you can hear exactly what's going on here. And we hope that you continue to share the link. Mr. Special Forces, Hunter's son, Andrew, Doba, Mr. Nere, Henry Sin, Prince Duet. We count on you guys to continue to share the link. We're having a very good show here tonight. We're having Mr. Hutch, who is the managing director for LIB Energy in the section that he controls, Maryland, River G, and part of Sino. So please share the show because this affects everybody in the region. This is why we are going out of our way to bring him on. But we're having a little bit of difficulties right now with his connection. Hopefully we'll get him back. But in the meantime, I want to go around the table. In the little thing that we just did with Mr. Hutch, while we wait for him to come back. Councillor P. Avanso Senior, I'm sorry. You heard Mr. Hutch. Is there any takeaway from what you heard so far?
Well, thank you very much. I think there is a lot that I took away from him. I don't dispute all of the things he said, but I think there is a great number of issues that I like to challenge from him.
Okay.
Because when you look at the history, the LIB Energy and the Liberia Electricity Corporation signed what they call the Electricity Distribution Asset Assignment and Power Supply Agreement on the 30th of March 2023.
Okay.
If you listen keenly to the nature of that agreement is electricity distribution, asset assignment, and power supply agreement. That was for 5 years. On October 1, 2023, that agreement had its first amendment, and it was extended for additional 15 years with an optional period of 5 years. Now, when you look at the agreement, you will see that LEC passes on to LIB Energy the obligation, like Mr. Hodge said, to take care of the supply from Tapeta to Maryland. And this is what it says. Article 8 of that agreement says, purchase and sale of electricity. And what it says is that subject to the terms of the agreement, LIB Energy shall, from the assignment date, take and pay for electricity supplied by LEC for distribution in the Maryland Grand Judah distribution area. What it means to us is that LIB Energy takes on the responsibility to supply electricity to the area as mentioned, consistent with the contract. But that's not all to that.
Okay.
You will also see in the agreement that LEC has given an obligation in Article 9.
Okay, Mr.
Investment.
Yes. Let me
Yes.
hold you right there. So we have Mr. Hodge back with us.
Okay.
Let's do the rounds, and we'll come right back to you so that you can tell us all the articles you were telling about. Mr. Hutch, did you hear the question from the veteran?
No, I didn't really get in. They never were busy. I have to switch from one GSM to the other. So yeah.
Okay, let me make it quick to the point. Your challenges you face, you dealing with LEC, you dealing with Ivory Coast, and I know it's a challenging work for you to do both, but you're doing it anyway. And then you have your own blueprint how to electrify the eastern region. All of that taken into consideration. Your end. How can you assure with the support given to you so far when you have completed the electrification of the eastern region? The eastern region will be like a modern electrified city than any city in the world, Ivory Coast, anywhere you travel around the world. What kind of guarantee can you give us tonight?
So the entity have good policies when it comes to electrifying those places. But equally so, we also look at the commercial aspect of these places because we are going to invest money when we are doing the electrification. So when we first took up the grid, we inherited a very bad network. This entire 16, especially for Hapo or Grand Gide, which is river, how you call it, Zwedru, and other surrounding area. The networks was very, very bad. You see wire passing in a tree, you see people going in a bush, caustic, running wire on it, you see tiny cables and other things. So I bet electrical standards, those things, they are not good. So the first things that we are doing are to upgrade the system, change all the cascaded network, upgrade to a good standard, give each and every one method for accountability, and then we can start to do extension. Now, Liberia have an electricity law that is very, very good. That both if the service provider and the customers go by it, including the local government, things will work fine. In as much that people are willing to pay their bill, the service provider will make sure that they provide the service to the best of the interest. And they will also make sure that people don't do power theft, because power theft is one thing that really, really killed. And also the county authorities, when it comes to making the electricity up to standards, like for example, providing street lights, that one thing that people have issue with. The county authorities should engage us that we need X amount of street lights according to the electricity law of Liberia. Engage whatsoever service provider that we need maybe 10,000 pieces of street lights, and we want these street lights to be erected at so places. And then the service provider will ask them, how will the energy that the street lights consume will be paid for? And once that understanding is there, the service provider will have to provide the street lights, install them at all places that have been identified by either the city council or by the county authority or whosoever. So we have good plan for all these things, but we need to work together. We need to work with the local authority. We need to work with the customers. We need to work with the citizens in order for the implementation to be very, very fun.
Okay, Mr. Hodge, thank you. So what we're going to do now, because we got 15 minutes left on the segment, and we got Mr. Dr. Gbotoe to comment. Sorry. So, Mr. Hodge, if you can just jot down the questions that come, because I want you to take everything, and then we'll just give you the time to answer.
Okay.
Yes, thank you, because we're out of time right now. We're running out of time, man. So, while Mr. Hodge is getting his pen and paper, veteran, you got one more question, please, or follow up to Mr. Hodge, and then we'll move on to the next panel.
My question would be the problem in Zwedru or Grand Gide and the problem in River G, the problem in Sanu, are they all similar or are different? And if so, can you explain why? I know you said you got the oscillator from LEC to help you, but beside that, like Saturday in Zedru, it was maintenance work or rationing. So the problem in Sano might be different. So tell her how you work around each county to give them what they want or what they desire.
Okay. Thank you, Veteran Smith. Now we'll go to Mr. Zaza. Mr. Zaza, you have 2 questions, please.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can.
Yes, I'm hearing
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here again, as always. Thank you to everyone who's on the show and to those of you listening. Mr. Harsh, welcome. As a distributor, what is the agreement you have with the government of Liberia that you were awarded the contract to do the distribution? Because the reason I asked the question is that some community have to buy their own transformer. Some community, the senators or the representatives have to buy the transformers. Some community, they have to use county development fund to buy transformers. What qualifies?
I'm sorry, we're not here, Mr. Zaza.
Hey, man. Are you serious?
We're hearing you.
You're hearing me?
Well, I can hear Zaza.
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, we are hearing Zaza.
You got me afraid. I thought I was going to give it to myself.
We're not hearing you, please.
No, you have to go by.
Because you don't hear him?
No, I'm not hearing you.
Oh,
Who said we are not hearing him?
Councilor, you're gonna come back in and see, right?
Yeah, let him go and come back.
Really come back in. Maybe that could be a problem.
But I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, but I'm not hearing Mr. Zaza.
I'm not hearing Zaza.
No, I'm hearing everybody else.
Hey, man.
Okay, Zaza, when Mr. Hodgeas is answering, you get.
I am hearing it loud and clear. I am hearing it loud and clear.
Okay, so like I said, when people are buying their own transformer, in some cases in Liberia, people even buy their own cable wires, and all these things. So what is actually your role? What project, what proposal you put in place that made you to win this distribution contract with the government? That's my first question. And since we should ask 2 questions, maybe I can do the other one very quick, Mr.
Yes,
Right?
please.
Okay, thank you. Secondly, concerning the meters, what sort of meters do you have in Liberia? Are they like up to the standard of the modern day electricity distribution, or are they still the old one that people were using where they have to maybe sometimes have to bypass it themselves and maybe steal electricity from you? What sort of electricity, how do we call that, meters are you using right now? Thank you, Mr. Wright, for the time.
Okay, so now let's go to Mr. Nuba. He's leaving his seat, so I don't want to pass him. Mr. Zion, sorry, Councilor, I gotta get used to this, please. Councilor, let that come to you, please.
Yeah.
If you have.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Quickly. So like I was saying initially before Mr. Hodge came back in the studio, there are 3 things I want to talk about. It may not necessarily be a question, it's a general comment.
All right, I think Councilor, if you don't have a question, they're going to come back to you later because we want to get the question and then he answer, and then we can come back and then conclude. So if you don't have, let's go to Mr. Nuba so he can ask his question, and then we'll come back to you once he's done answering the question. Is that fine?
Yeah, no problem. It's okay.
Okay, great. So Mr. Nuba, what question do you have, sir? Mr. Nuba, your question.
Hello. I don't know if
we're hearing you.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we're hearing you. Yes.
The electricity entered Liberia through Maryland County, through the Prolo Junction. And that was more than 10 years ago. Harper District, the district where Mr. Hush is from, all the villages in that district are connected. They do not have meter. The high tension wires pass over towns like Pelebo, like Barracan, like Sedicam in
Mr. Noble,
Plymouth.
do you have question?
No. I'm laying the groundwork now. In Plymouth Hurricane District, and none of those towns have electricity. And Mr. Hodge and the LEC went ahead and proceeded to Callaway District. To get to River G, they have to go through Callaway. And the villages in Harper District do not have, in Mr. Hodge District do not have meters.
Yeah, Mr. Noble, we don't have, we're running out of time. So the question.
No. I won't take that.
Let me let it basis.
Go ahead.
So Archie, I won't take that from you.
Go ahead.
And Mr. Hodge is presiding over this enclave that discriminates against Plymouth Hurricane District, Callaway District, and what have you. And he needs to account for that. Before we get to even River G, how the electricity get there? What happened to Pellable? What happened to Barracan before the electricity get there? I want for Mr. Hodge. I want for my son, Mr. Hodge, here to address those issues. Thank you.
Thank you. So
Thank you so much, Mr. Numbo.
So, Mr. Hodge, if you don't mind, let's get the councilor comment, and then we'll come back to you so you can get a close-up. All right?
Okay.
Well, first of all, Doctor, do you have any question for Mr. Hodge?
I just want to find out whether LRB Energy has conducted a research to know the quality of output, whether the quality of output is equal on both ends, meaning whether the kind of electricity quality that we are receiving in Liberia is also equal to that of the Ivory Coast that is giving it to us. Because I realize that sometimes we have fluctuation. So that's my major question. Because if someone is giving you services and the service the person is giving is of low quality, how do you mitigate that?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mr. Councilor, you want to just state your comment and then we'll go to
Yes. Very, very quickly. I think there are a few problems that I find with the contract that has been signed by LEC and LRB Energy. One, I think LEC has been unable to monitor this effective implementation of this contract because there are guarantees provided. And there is, for example, when you look at Article 21, there is a critical event or default. And I think one of the things they said is that the failure to maintain the minimum service quality due to inadequate network investment is one of the problems that constitute the default. I think LEC has not been able to monitor this contract. The second thing is LRB Energy itself appears not to have the capacity and the investment capital to cover the entire region because as of the signing of this agreement, 17.1.1 says that LRB Energy must maintain an asset registry. So if they have poles in Maryland that were damaged when the contract came into force, LRB Energy had an obligation to do a registry, an inventory, to determine the quality of the asset it was taking over because LEC was passing the asset over. That did not happen. So to come to us and say, we inherited the damaged poles, that is not our responsibility. You needed to have done an assessment of what you were taking over. They did not do that. As a matter of fact, LEC has been able to give them a duty-free opportunity in Article 7. And so they have all of the obligations to perform, to provide quality service. And I don't think they have been able to do that. And LEC's inability or neglect to monitor this contract, I think has been a major source of confusion. Those are the comments. I'm
Thank
sure,
you.
I mean, we don't have much time, but there's much to this contract that we could talk about.
Yes, and trust me, before I go to Mr. Hodge, I want to we will work hard to get somebody from LEC here to talk about this contract. Now that you have laid the groundwork, because what you just did, you swift the whole blame to LEC. But we'll hear from Mr. Hodge, saying he represents his company, and he has taken all the questions. Mr. Hodge, in the last minute that we have for this segment,
So thank you so much. Let me begin with the last question that have to do with the quality of the supply from Ivory Coast as to whether we're receiving the same quality voltage from Ivory Coast. Yes, we're receiving the same quality of the voltage, because if you look at the transformers that we are using, once the voltage is not up to the level to which it should receive, the transformer is not going to work. And from the southeast, we receive 33,000 volts from the Ivory Coast. Although at some point, because of long distance, once the line travel a very long distance, the voltage can drop. But in that case, once the voltage drop, you can build a capacity bank to increase the voltage. But our line have not reached that level where you see that the line will travel more than maybe 500 kilometers before that capacitor bank can be built. But I can assure you that the quality of voltage that we're receiving from Ivory Coast is very, very good. It's just that you're seeing the fluctuation because our network is not really, really good, and we are to make it good. Now, coming to Mr. Numbo, as to LRB Energy being discriminating between towns and other places, no, we are not picking and choose. For example, in Hapo, we have some villages connected. And on Plibo Highway, just as he said, we also have some villages connected. Just quite recently, now more than 3 months ago, we connected Sereken. Right now, as I speak to you, light is in Sereken. And there are preparation on the way to also electrify Barrican. Now, he also spoke about the Calway Belt. No town along the road in Calway that will tell you they don't have electricity. All the towns, you have Boninken, you have Tubaken, you have Bawanken, you have Manolu, you have Wuruken, you have Kaloken, you have Konoso. All the towns in Calway, as I said, all the towns from Plibo, all the way to Fish Town, all the towns have electricity. Even if that one person in one of the towns in Calway, Konoso, we only have 8 customers, 8 persons living in that town. We get 100 kVA transformer. It's there now, Konoso. So all the towns are connected. In the Plibo area, we only have 2 or 3 towns that we're working on to connect them. And then somebody said customers or maybe people buying transformers since LRB Energies came in. I can assure you that no customers have ever bought transformer, except for in the Grand Gita area where a senator bought some transformers. But the senator bought the transformer without even telling LRB Energy. You did not consult LRB Energy and you buy the transformer. But because of being in good rapport with authorities, and also because those transformers will also benefit Lip Energy, so Lip Energy decided to install them. But Lip Energy did not ask the senator to buy transformers. When Lip Energy took over, almost all the transformers in Zwedru, in Grand Gide, they were damaged. Likewise, in Maryland, we have a lot of transformers that were damaged here.
Mr. Hodge.
We replaced all.
Mr. Hodge.
All of them. Yes, sir.
Mr. Hodge. Let me hear who you ready.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Gbotoe, can we just see at least 3 minutes from you so Mr. Hodge can be able to conclude all the questions, please?
Okay, you said 3 minutes for me?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to run 3 minutes into your time, into your segment.
No problem.
Okay. All right, Mr. Hodge, go ahead, sir. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So when Lip Energy took over all damaged transformers, we replaced all of them, both in Maryland and in Grangida. Or the only person who can say the bar transformer was the senator, either senator or representative, one of them. So we are not really telling customers to buy transformer because we know that it is our responsibility that when transformers spoil, we should replace the transformer immediately. And then the standards of meters that we are using, the meters that we are using, they are up to standard, international standards that the Liberia Electricity Regulatory Commission tested them and they were agreed. When it comes to power theft, the meters are programmed in such a way that if you want to do power theft on it, the relay in the meter is open and the electricity will definitely go off. Once you play with it, and say you play with OSA, that's the only way you do power theft. But once you want to work within a meter and you test certain place that you're not supposed to test, the relay is going to open and your power is going to cut off. We have to generate a code from our system, and that code we put in the meter before it come on. So the meters are up to standards and they were tested and approved by LERC. Now, somebody talk about the problems that we have from different regions. The problems from Grangida is different from the problems in Maryland. The problems different from Maryland problem is different from the problem in Sino. The problems are not unique. Based on the environment and based on the materials, we have different problems that we encounter with. Even in dealing with the customers, in fact, because the politics in these regions also are not the same. The behavior of people in these regions are not the same. So we have different ways of handling the problem, different problems. I think those were the questions that that were asked.
Well,
Okay.
first question.
Yeah, thank you. I think you did a good job adjusting them. So at this point, we really want to have you back because you heard Mr. Councilor Zion, quoting some of the agreement that you guys have with LEC. We could spend a whole night discussing that. So please, we want to call you back here so that we can be able to go into that thing further, please. So give us your parting comment, Mr. Hodge. I'm sorry.
So, Archie, Mr. Hodge responded to some points that we raised, and he should not be let out of here only with his side of the story. It would be unfair to the people of
we have to let him go now.
Next time we should not have Mr. Hush here and have another guest.
Yes, we will do that. We'll do that.
No.
But for now,
please, 1 minute.
But for now, we got another guest, so Mr. Hush got to close so we can bring the other guest on. So, Mr. Hush, please give us your parting comment.
So, George Dubo, we can even have 3 guests on this show. We can, so that's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you, Mr. Wright, for
if we can. We get a lot in 2 hours.
Thank you so much for having me on this program. And just as you said, I will be available at all times when you call for me to provide some clarity, to provide some information regarding Leap Energy. I will try my best to always interact with you and to provide information because information is very important, especially when it comes to the type of services that we are providing right now. So whenever you name me, you signal me, and we can make a schedule to be on the show again. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hush, for coming, and please make this your home, okay? We'll call what you
Thank you.
again.
Very much, Mr. Hush.
Take it up.
Thank you. I beg to leave now so that I can go freshen up because I just returned from fixing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go. We'll get Mr. Hodge back. Maybe hopefully next week. And tomorrow, honestly, if we don't even have a guest, I'll be very glad because we will want Mr. Councilor P. Alfonso Zion to actually go in depth of that LRB NEJ contract so that the public will understand both in Refugee, Maryland, and Grand Juda County, so that he will be able to tell us the legal side of that particular contract. What's the legal implication, where they fail, where they have not failed, so that people will be able to understand. That's why we have people of trust like this on the platform. So we'd like to say thank you very much. Welcome, Dr. Eric Gbotoe. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. I'm actually happy to be among gallant sons of Grand Juda discussing issue important to the county and beyond, especially discussing electricity, which is important. Light is important to the development of our country. It has been one of the major problems we have in Liberia. So to see that rural Liberia is being lighter is amazing, actually amazing. And as I said,
we will
as
be
I'm
glad
here tonight,
if you will have some time always. We will be glad if you have some time always to give us your expertise as a president and educator on this kind of platform. We'll be very, very much glad where we will always have you, giving us your little time. You're not sleeping, you just give all that time, you come on the program so that we can have some, thing to discuss here. But of recent, you did a post on Facebook. Grand Juda University. Grand Juda University. We've been hearing that this one has to be passed. This one will be passed. The president will sign it into a handbill. We all been calling it Grand Juda College, Grand Juda College University. How is it? What's the status of the university right now?
thank you, Sheku. I can proudly tell you that we are now Grand Juda University. Grand Juda Community College was established in 2011, signed into law by both houses, approved by the president, has a state-owned community college. The three colleges that were established at that time were Lofa, Grand Juda, and Nimba. Today, the three community colleges are now elevated to university. We now have University of Lofa, we have Nimba University and Grand Juda University, including that of Grand Bassa. The reason for which those universities went through out of legislature is to compare the government to sponsor these universities. So they are state-owned, predominantly funded by the government of Liberia. Yes, now we have Grand Juda University with 6 colleges: the College of Agriculture, College of Education, College of Business, the Nursing College. We also have a Science and Tech, and then the Liberal Arts.
Okay, so Doc, thank you for giving us that background. Give us the enrollment. What is the enrollment, and can you tell us the gender divide?
Thank you. Right now, we have 700 active students and 750 inactive. When I mean inactive, the nursing department was decertified by the nursing board. So those students who were enrolled in that college are currently waiting for us to get the certification from the nursing board for them to resume their classes. If we combine the two groups, we will be having close to 1,500 students. We have, if we are to put it in perspective of gender, we have 37% male then 33% female enrollment.
Okay. All right. That's good. So now, my belief is Dr. Gbotoe and the University of Grand Judah can only be considered, the number one enrolled school in Liberia, only if we compare Dr. Gbotoe University of Grand Judah to that of the University of Sino, University of Nimba, and what have you. So if you can just do that quick analysis for us, which university is the highest enrolled university in the country right now? You think
if you look at the enrollment right now, I would say that they are to some extent on the same level enrollment. Nimba has almost 2,000 students. Grand Bassa has 2,200. Lofa has 2,000. We kind of little bit behind those three universities, because at the time we were community college. Because the reason is that when students graduate from a community college with a degree, they have to go back to kind of enroll for a bachelor. So that was one of the demotivating factor for which most of the students were not. Most of the uh, students graduating from the high school level were not enrolled at the time. But now that we are a full-fledged university, we can see the momentum coming in. If we are to go with the enrollment, we might even surpass that of the three universities ahead of us.
Okay, sounds good. So one thing that I know is that you probably know this coming from here too. When you are, taking over any institution for that matter, you want to know where it stands. Some about because just talking in agreement with LIB Energy and LEC about asset registry. Dr. Gbotoe, when you took over the college at the time when it was college, and up to now, what state did you meet it in, and how far have you worked to bring it this far? What are some of the challenges you had to overcome, and what are the current strengths that you still face?
Thank you. The college at the time was not well funded, so the challenges were numerous. And the institution with scant resources will face numerous challenges. One of the major challenges of the University of Grand Judah has to do with the rolling out of the free tuition policy. When the government of Liberia announced that going forward, we will shoulder the tuition of students enrolling in government-owned institutions, it was not well planned. So the government struggled in paying out the fees of the student. To a certain extent, putting burden on the institutions. The first year, Grand Judah University received only 37,000 after the pronouncement was made. So it was difficult for the university to function to its fullest. But now that it has become a policy of the government of Liberia, the rolling out is now kind of taking shape. So you can now see that the institutions and the government can now sit down and calculate the credits and the courses of the students for the government of Liberia to pay. But it was a strong challenge from the beginning. Any institution that is now receiving funding from any government institution that is not receiving funding will definitely go through major challenges like that of ours. Now that the government is paying keen attention to us. We are now doing our best to elevate the University of Grenjide to being one of the best in the region.
Okay,
What
thank you.
we did, why we were decertified was because the university did not have the science lab needed for nursing students. Can you imagine nursing students, someone who is going to take care of human beings upon graduation does not have that well-equipped science lab to simulate what they will meet out there. So the government saw that no, it's risky. They had to close it down. So what we are doing in recent time is to turn that mixed fortune into a kind of a blessing. We are now building a science lab that will be one of the well-equipped science lab in the region.
Sounds great. So okay, so I want to go around the table now, so the other panelists can come in. Councillor Zil, you got any question for the doc?
Yes, I do have a number of questions, so I will limit them. But let me just say that in the 2022 census conducted by Hodgeas, they pointed out specifically that Grand Jide has a retention level of 1.9. So at the national level, the students who go to universities in Grand Jide or from Grand Jide, there's 1.9% who complete tertiary education. And at the high school level, it's 24.6% of graduate students who graduate from high school. So we really do have the need for advanced education. The point is, and I wanted for Dr. Gbotoe to speak to it, because there are characteristics of a university. And I wanted for him to speak more about the number of professors who have advanced degrees, the PhDs, the masters, who are experts in their own field, and are being able to conduct research to be able to have a full status of a university. So I wanted for him to talk about it because this is not the name of a university. It's a question of the qualification and the quality of the teaching staff that
Well,
makes a
yeah,
university.
he can take that question. He's here.
Yeah. So that's the question.
Thank you. You want me to take it now? When I took over, what the first thing I did was to assess the professors and lecturers that are currently teaching at the university. I realized that because they were offering the AA program, 55% of the lecturers were bachelor degree holders. So in Liberia, it is allowed that if an institution is offering below bachelor, a bachelor degree holder can teach. But now that we are elevated, we are obliged to elevate the requirement as well. So in recent time, what we did, we are now looking at least a master's degree to teach. And those who were already teaching, we then place them into our capacity building program with an agreement with the University of Cottington so that they can elevate themselves. Because mind you, they are already on the CSA payroll. So civil servant payroll, to take a staff from civil servant payroll, it goes through processes. And we will be at a disadvantage if we don't do something. So 13 of our staff members are currently in the graduate program, and they are teaching the beginner courses. And now we are looking at master's lecturers, master degree holders to teach. We also, what we did, we signed with we signed with a company, let me say, an NGO from the US called CITEM. They call themselves the diaspora group. They kind of go around with experts or people of various qualifications to help learning institutions. So we reached out to them that, look, we are a young university and we are struggling with funding, but can you help us out with experts? So we signed some lecturers from the US. We now have about 3 of them, one coming from the UK that will teach in the agriculture department, and then another one from the UK will be teaching English. We also reached out to Jala University, where most of the teachers from our region are currently enrolled, to say that we don't have the money, but if you can have this kind of a teaching exchange with us, and we are looking at a situation where we will take care of their basic needs, and then Jala, being one of the oldest university, would kind of cater for their salary. That agreement is ongoing. So we are looking at our first semester as a full-fledged university in March. And with that, we will be having not less than 80% of our lecturers having the qualification of a master degree. What we also did to kind of periodically assess our lecturers is to sign with the University of Cephas in South Dakota. We have an agreement that the older lecturers will kind of visit us periodically and have what we call teacher refreshers program, looking at the methodology, the means of teaching, basically to help our lecturers. So one of the professor that they gave us is Dr. Randy Nelson, who had been in the field of teaching for the last 45 years.
All right, Doc. Doc, if you can just conclude on that, so we can, take another question, or maybe we could take all the questions and then you come in and answer them. Let's do the same way.
Okay,
right?
so let me conclude on it. So Dr. Nelson was here last year, and based on the agreement now, he will visit us twice a year. Every semester, we will have the teacher refresher program before we go into our courses. And we have 2 of my senior staff members enrolled into the PhD program as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc. And so at this time, if you could just take down the questions from the panelists, and then we'll bring you in to just give you much time to be able to digest your answer with them. So the veteran Smith, your question, sir.
Yeah, my first question would be with how society now focused science is playing a major role, climate change and other significant roles science is playing in our lives. Are you planning to have a science and technology college at the Gbotoe University? If so, because people are asking, willing to support and help the college. That's my first question. My second question, student politics seems to be very much demanding, not only at the University of Liberia, but at your university. How do administration balance student politics with the will to learn for other students who really want to learn, to focus on the education of why they were there, they are at the university in the first place? How do administration work with those who mainly are there to demand politics than focusing on the education? How do you balance that? Those are my 2 questions.
Okay, thank you. Mrs. Zaza, look at your question, sir.
Okay, thank you. I think if you're not speaking yet, please mute yourself because the feedback, please. Anyone, please. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Gbotoe. It's a pleasure to have you here. Looking at today's society, you are from here.
As being one of the student from a university here called the Missouri University of Science and Technology that is solely recruiting. In fact, the last time I was with them in 2013, they have about 88 schools represented there. I was the only librarian at the time. And every year, Botswana sends over 30 students from high school there. And they recruit their students from something called the TOEFL, the test of English as a foreign language. And I think I spoke with you about it before. These people are looking for like a site in Liberia. Have you been able to look at something like that so that we'll be able to have a way of sending out our students, and maybe because they are also looking for a place for foreign studies, so maybe they can have a means to send people out there to you and that you can send people to them. Do you consider anything like that where you can have, knowledge sharing and skill sharing and stuff? Thank you. That from me, Mr. Wright. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Zaza. So we'll not give the doc a chance to answer the questions that were posed to him.
Yeah, thank you, and panelists. On the issue of science and tech, yes, it's one of my dreams to have one of the best science and tech colleges in Grand Gita. And as God could have it, a sister of ours, a daughter of Grand Gita, who is married to a Marylandian, brother Mr. Wallace, an engineer from Liberia, currently living in New York. The couple had pledged $1 million for our science and tech college to help us build a science and tech college that will compete with other colleges around the country. With that, I can say yes. If it goes well, it will be one of the best in the country. And to do that, what we propose to the donors is that the fund and the project should be donors guided. The groundbreaking ceremony for this infrastructure development will take place in June this year. Madam Eva Gbotoe and and the husband will be in the country to break ground for this project. So yes, we are doing everything we can to elevate the science and tech colleges of the university. Without technology now, education is nothing. Education of today is purely driven by science and tech. The conventional way of learning is kind of going away slowly. So we have to catch up. Despite being, a Liberian man would say, being on guard back, we have to do our best to bring the institution to the level of the world. Student politics, yes, it is indeed a challenge. Student politics is a challenge, but the way I'm currently handling it is that I do meet the student leadership once a month to look at their concern, because one of the challenging issues is that not handling the issue ahead of time can fuel the disturbances that can lead to the kind of student politics we are seeing. To some extent, the students will feel that they are not being listened to. So what we are doing is to engage them periodically, now understand how we can face them and have a kind of understanding, working relationship with them, that because of what the kind of funding we are receiving, we will not handle your concern rapidly, but gradually we are giving ears to your concern. One of those were the issue of teachers. the students were not happy that a bachelor degree holder will be teaching students in the bachelor degree program, and that was kind of boiling over. So we needed to step in and find a solution to it. Another issue has to do with the infrastructure, like students in their graduating year and the nursing program is closed. So like that, the student would not be happy because I'm already at the end of my program. And because the school does not have the requisite infrastructure, I am being victimized. So we decided to build a science lab that will meet the standard of the nursing board. So yes, student politics is a challenge, but one of the way to handle them is to have an engagement with the student periodically. On the issue of TOEFL, yes, Mr. Zaza, it is true. We had a fruitful conversation, and I'm indeed engaging the TOEFL organization, but they have requirements. One of the requirements has to do with constant and undisrupted internet services, because they don't want a student taking the test and then the internet goes off. And they also want facility like a CCTV that will allow them to monitor from distance every movement in that hall. So the requirement list they gave us, we are working on them to see if we can get enrolled into their program. Most of those countries that you mentioned, yes, they already have those services, so it was easy for them. But for rural Liberia, like Grand Gbotoe also do right now, the issue of internet is challenging, as you could see from the first guest that you had. He's currently in River G, but because of post internet services, he was always having glitchy network. Yes. On the other hand, we are reaching out to other institutions as well. We have a better relationship, a collaborative relationship currently with two universities in Pennsylvania. The Villanova University that donated huge school materials, and then La Roche in Pittsburgh, La Roche and Villanova. And our goal is to have this kind of student exchange and that of teachers exchange, or even to the extent of curriculum collaboration. So what they told us, we are working on how we can bring our curriculum to the standard that we can have that kind of exchange program. On the issue, yeah, okay, I think skills exchange. Yes, the issue of skill exchange will be a challenge for us from the beginning because of where we find ourselves. You know, right now, rural Liberia, nobody wants to take a job without huge incentive in rural Liberia. A master degree holder will prefer to look for a job either in Gbotoe around the urban belt, Monrovia and other places, than coming to Grand Gbotoe or Maryland and other places. So we propose to the government that we should have the upper hand with huge salary that will kind of serve as incentive to qualified lecturers or qualified staff to come to rural Liberia, because you have to give them reason why they should leave the comfort zone in urban area with all the facility and come to Grand Gbotoe. So we propose to the the government to increase our budget so that we can be in the position to attract qualified teachers. In the absence of that, we are trying our weak way of having a capacity building program that will build the capacity of those that we have now and sign with them that if you graduate if you have the qualification needed, you will not leave us, and we will legitimize it legally with the court. We notarize our agreement with them with a period of time to say you will serve us with our given salary for at least 2 to 3 years, and it's going well for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Doc. That was a detailed explanation. So now we do have Mr. Nubo. Mr. Nubo? Mr. Nubo. Okay, we want to go in. I see Mr. Nubo getting back in. See, Mr. Nubo, do you have any question for the Doc in this first round of questioning? Mr. Nubo. He's muted. Mr. Nubo, do you have any question for the Doc?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay. Comments? Any comment, Mr. Nubo?
Well, I pass on that one.
Okay, great. So we're going to come back. Do one more round of questioning, Doc. So let me ask this. I know this is premature. Not premature, but yes, premature. It is premature. Are you working anything, or there's any work in the pipeline for you to decentralize your organization learning process? For example, you could take the College of say Physical Science to Putu, Sinazogawa Mountain, and you take the College of Agriculture, say to Kavala District, where I'm from, and science to Queenable and what have you. Is there anything in the works? I want you to write that down so that we can come around again.
Yeah, decentralization.
Yes. So, Counselor, any question? Your second round of questioning.
Yeah. Thank you. I wanted to ask Dr. Gbotoe, because you see, there is a central government funding, but at the same time also, I think within the county development agenda of Nigeria, education ranks third. So I wanted to understand from him, has the local authority from the county development made a commitment to sort of support and add on what central government provides to the university?
Okay, you want me to answer now or wait?
No, one more question, and then you will give you the floor. The veteran Smith, your question, please.
My question would be, send Mr. Gbotoe his leadership with Grand Jita University. What kind of cooperation with other Eastern counties that might not have a university? What is your relationship to get students from Grand Cru, River G, and other counties to come to Grand Jita University? And when also are there plans for a community college, just how you started, will be in River G and other counties in the eastern region, that a student will advance to Grand Jita University, that your university will be the biggest university in the eastern region, like everybody fluctuate to University of Liberia. Do you envision that?
The last one is Mr. Zaza. Mr. Zaza, are you there? Okay, Doc, let have you take the question.
Let me take the last one.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was all like this. I was looking at myself and you're not seeing me. Sorry.
Okay, Doc, let's just take this question, then we'll give you the floor.
I'm seeing myself in the bag and I know I'm not on the show. Sorry, forgive me. Mr. Gbotoe the course. Okay, Gbotoe, thank you so much. I listened to you and I want to join Mr. Wright to clap for you. You know, I'm afraid. But sometimes these things they make us to think the way politics happening in Labro. With people who think different, you get different results. So thank you for what you're doing. I really don't have a question right now because my question may likely switch us the other way around, but I just want to thank you. I'll hold back. Maybe another day I'll ask the question. Let remain as we are. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
All right, Mr. Zaza. Doc, let get you. Let's take the questions.
Okay.
Before that, start taking the question. I don't know whether I can come in with one of the questions. That
But hold on,
there
Mr. Wright.
a
I'm
lot
sorry,
of
Koromah. Hold on.
yeah.
Did I hear you addressing the issue of the TOEFL? Did you talk about it?
Well, I mean, you're in the back. You'll see yourself in the mirror to address the question.
Hey, man. Sorry.
Doc, I'll cut the tip and send it on here.
Yeah,
You'll listen to it. You gotta move on.
there are a lot of these people we call Zogo. Most times, if you go around some of them, you come to realize that some of them are high school graduate, and some of them are even college dropout. Kindly tell us, do you have plans to have a program in rehabilitating those ones that are serious, to making sure that the university pull them out so that they can be better for future and help our country tomorrow? Thank you.
Thank you. I think your last question made my day. Yeah, I did not see it that way, but now I think I will have a thought process on this question. Yes. What we are currently discussing with the board is to have an integrated TVET process at the tertiary level. We currently realize that Montelata in Grand Gide is second to none when it comes to the TVET program. Whenever TVET competition is held across the country, Montelata always coming first. So we realize that Montelata next door is actually putting out quality students in the TVET program. But guess what? They are earning a certificate, a high school TVET certificate. So we are looking in the direction of having a TVET program that will give students a tertiary diploma. In that case, we can incorporate it with the issue of rehabilitating the Zogos, reaching out to them. Yes, the issue of Zogo is indeed epidemic in our community, in our society. So thinking in that process will also help to reintegrate them into our society with the TVET program that Motolato is currently undertaking. We want to work with them to give those students a tertiary certificate that will at least sell them more than the high school one. Thank you. Cooperation, yes, we are currently cooperating with other tertiary institutions. We currently have community college in Grand Cru, and if I'm not mistaken, River G is also seeking to have one. So what we are doing in recent time is to have an awareness program. We sent out, during our last entrance exam, we sent out staff members in those areas to create an awareness that Grand Jide Community College is now Grand Jide University. So if you want to earn your bachelor, there's no need going far away from the region. You should consider Grand Jide, and that we are improving our infrastructure and our teaching level. So based on what we are doing, we are now attracting students from around the region, the other counties. When it comes to cooperation of other institutions around us, yes, we have an association of presidents or administrators of universities, local universities and colleges around Liberia. The Grand Crew Community College and we had a lengthy conversation not too long ago how we can work together so that when his students leave from Grand Crew, they can be accepted into our program. So with that, we had a meeting with the Ministry of Education and High Commission how we can harmonize our curriculum. That when a student in the College of Education leaves from Grand Crew, he will not face the problem in Grand Jide University. That his credits will definitely be accepted. So that is in the pipeline. That cooperation, that students will not struggle around the country, is in the pipeline, and that cooperation is also ongoing. We are having discussion here and there how we can have teachers exchange as well. Teachers, my staff member and I had a discussion a week ago that we will send teachers to Grand Crew and Maryland Tubman University to see how they are working, so that if there are things that we can learn from them, we will go ahead. So yes, cooperation is key, and we take it serious at our institution. Decentralization. Yes, I met a blueprint for decentralization. Currently, we have a piece of land that we are struggling to maintain in Solo Town because of the influx of the Burkinabes. People giving land out, but we have land in Solo Town, Kavala district for agriculture purposes. So with what the plan we have now is, the first thing we want to do is to launch Grand Jide University to the public. That yes, all of you, everyone at home and abroad, we now have Grand Jide University, which in itself is a framework. Can you help us out to put the puzzles together to elevate this institution? So we are planning by March to launch Grand Jide University in Monrovia, in the country, to let our kinsmen, our fellow Grand Jideans, stakeholders, all Liberians to know that now there is an institution called Grand Jide University with the aim of raising funds. Then after we are done, we want to reach out in the diaspora also. Reach out to Grand Jideans and say, look, we now have Grand Jide University, and conclude with the program here in Grand Jide itself. Whatever we will raise will go to various programs like infrastructure, bringing in teachers, but our target is at least 2 million. And now we have a $1 billion pledge for infrastructure. So if we can have additional million being raised, that will boost the infrastructure development we are currently undertaking. So that's our plan to launch Grand Jide University. Reach out to everyone. Can you help us out in any way you can? If they're teaching, if they're connecting us to institutions, if you are a retired teacher, a retired professor, like my older brother, Professor Christopher Ray in Texas tonight, if you're hearing me, other professors who are from Grand Jide, can you help us out? So one of the things we are looking at is when we improve our infrastructure, we want to look at e-learning process where a lecturer can be anywhere based on his qualification and his expertise and utilize it in our institution. So we are putting more attention on improving the infrastructure of networking, especially e-learning process, so that we can tap into the expertise of Granjides around the globe. Local government support. Yes. My dear councilman, the issue of local government support is not stable. It depends on the leadership at the time. A given leader will have a different way of supporting the institution. When I came in, the previous administration were giving cash. This current administration decided to do it the other way around, to support needy students to pay their fees, which of course is also commendable. So we currently have student aid, financial aid from local government that is paying students registration fees. Mind you, all tuitions, all government-owned tertiary institutions are not paying tuition. What we are only doing right now is to register the students. So the local government has financial aid that is helping students to register.
Okay. Okay. You got a few more questions you want to take?
Yes, no problem.
Follow up.
Oh, no, I mean on your notepad, you got questions still?
No, there were three. There was decentralization. We have local government cooperation, and so
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you exhausted them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. Federal panels, we have. We got to do a little bit of crossfire after like the Gbotoe leaves. So what I want to do now is I want to have him to give us parting comment, and then we can use the rest of the time for our crossfire.
Could he put this in his closing comment?
Okay.
I just wanted for him to, if he have a plan to discourage Grand Gideon who attending the university to get their degrees at the University of Grand Gideon, or it would take time for that to happen. Instead of going to University of Liberia to have that degree.
Oh, thank you. I think I would just outright start with that and discourage everyone to say, come home. Yes,
that is a given, right?
Yeah, it's a leading end question, and I will start with that. I want to say to everyone listening tonight, young folks across Grand Jide, everywhere where you are, Grand Jide University is being elevated by all Grand Jideans around the globe. They are proud, happy, and pleased to have an institution called Grand Jide University. Everyone is doing their part right now to elevate the University of Grand Jide. Come home. I can assure you, we will give you the quality education that will make you marketable out there. Come home. Grand Jide University in the next coming years will be second to none. We have a pledge from our sister, our daughter, and our mom, who pleaded with her husband, Mr. Wallace, to support us with $1 million. On that note, Grand Jide University we will be launching Grand Jide University to everyone around the globe. Please, whatever you can do to make Grand Jide University the best, please help us out. We need your support. We need your expertise. We need your guidance. And anything you can do, we are hoping on you. It bears our name. The reason why we should take it serious, it bears our name, Grand Jide. It is associated with us. And we Grand Jideans, we are proud people. We beat our chest when anything comes to do with Grand Jide. If you look at Grand Gbotoe and look at our surrounding counties, you will see that Grand Gbotoans are number one in coming home. Grand Gbotoans are number one when it comes to attending any event that has to do with Grand Gbotoe. Please help Grand Gbotoe University to train our next generation of leaders. And we are struggling right now with funding. If you look at the current budget, we are the least down the table. We are not deterred, we are not discouraged, because we know we have sons and daughters out there who will come to our aid. We are calling on you, whatever you can do, help us out to lift us up. Let's compete with others and be second to none. Let's be the best. Grand Gbotoe University, we have decided to give quality education. And we can only do that when all of you rallied around us. We need you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gbotoe, and it was an absolute pleasure having you on the show today. We look forward to having you another time. Please make this your home. And whenever you want to come on, you got Sheku's number, and I will send my number to you as well. And I'll try to get your number too so that we can be able to communicate going forward. But I want to say thank you for being here tonight. You ready to lift the conversation up? And yes, we will continue to lift Grand Gbotoe University up because it is our common denominator for the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Alrighty. It is time for our crossfire. Councilor Zion, are you back?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. I want to begin with you because you came out there firing, you know. And
Councilor Zion want to be like me, you can see him.
Yeah, because he's not. Councilor Zion, you have to turn your camera back on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but let's go ahead.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay, go ahead. So you said, you know, in your comment, you were like, we cannot just have a university in name. You were saying it has to also be men with people of the requisite credential, exposure, and experience. What do you mean by that? Tell us today about this, the current stature of what you, because I noticed the reason why you made that comment.
Well, thank you. I need to apologize because my environment is not very clear. I've just left outside and come in a room.
Okay.
But I need to say the reason I made that point is I take the example of the University of Liberia. I used to teach mass comm, media law, and ethics at the University of Liberia. And the University of Liberia, which is the nation's premier institution of learning, is struggling in terms of qualified manpower. Now, if we have the University of Liberia, which is a state-owned university and is the premier center of learning, struggling, the rationale of having these county-based universities that are not really prioritized in terms of funding, you know, is a problem. So it's not in need. It's actually the infrastructure, the professionals, the capacity, the faculties you have, you know, the support, the research capacity. That's what makes a university. And so my question is, we get a name, there is a structure, but in actual sense, the university has characteristics, it has components. And I want to be concerned about not just the need of training people, for the sake of a lack of a better word, you know, just in need, but I mean, have qualified professors. If you have the university and you are providing bachelor's degree, you have a master's.
Councilor, he said he's working along with other institutions outside, like for example, Villanova and La Croche. They are going to help train these teachers.
Yes, I agree.
It's not been addressed.
Yeah, I mean, the question is they're starting the first semester in March. That's 2 months from now. But while the teachers are in training, we're starting a full semester to prepare students to graduate, students who will be doing bachelor. So they're in training, but it will be training other people. So that's really, we haven't had time to prepare for a full university status before we start to move forward. And that is my area of concern.
Okay. So trainees. Okay.
Yes, that's
so veteran, what's your take?
I will fire back the LIB Energy. He didn't answer my first question, but maybe another time he will answer it. So let me go to.
I get tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah, let's get to my brother who is media law. And I'm concerned. I'm happy that you taught media law at the University of Liberia. I always wonder, and I put the same question to the vice president of Liberia when he came to Philadelphia. The media need an organization to monitor us. Like, yeah, they have the FCC that monitor us, what we do wrong on the air. They are punished and all of that. Do you teach that as media law, that media need to be monitored? And if so, how will you structure the monetary organization in Liberia?
So at the University of Liberia, they're not concerned about media regulation. So when I was Secretary General of the Press Union of Liberia, we produced 2 bills. One bill is the Broadcast Regulatory Commission, which is calling for a commission to be set up that will regulate broadcasts. The other part of the law provides that print media doesn't need to be regulated, but the broadcast space belongs to the state and it needs to be regulated through a commission. That bill has not been passed. It's been more than 10, 20 years. It's still in committee room in the legislature. But that was the initial attempt at trying to make sure that we regulate broadcast entities so that we put in place some mechanism. At the print media level, we have emphasized sub-regulation so that we take government arms out of, media institutions operating, so that in case there's a critical media institution, government wouldn't use its regulatory power, to shut down critical voices. So we emphasize sub-regulation within the Press Union of Liberia, but in terms of licensing radio stations and other institutions to run, we have talked about a media regulatory commission made of civil society, press union, council of churches presence outside of government. But it's going to be set up by government. It's going to be a government entity. But we're proposing that independent persons are on a commission to try to bring about regulatory authority within the space. So that was it. But the bill hasn't been passed, and it's still being in the committee room.
And your former president, they did a bill in honor of him, Abdullah. Can you tell his bill?
So
Mr. Smith? Mr. Smith, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me, Mr. Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the time we have is 5 minutes after 12 o'clock. We have to go and come back tomorrow.
Yep. All right.
So, Anthony Zion, please, let's be here earlier tomorrow. Have some other discussion.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I'm happy that you are here, and some of those documents you have is good that you come up to be educating our people.
Sure.
The people in America now, in a day, and we have to go rest ourselves and come back again in the morning for state podium.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, yeah, sorry. I agree with you, Sheku. I say it's very late night, like my people. Yeah, that lets Sheku to go home. I beg y'all. So, Sheku, please let Zaza ask his question, get his comment, not question, but comment. and then we can get close up now, please.
Okay, good.
Yeah, for me, just to say thank you. No need to to keep repeating. It's just to say thank you. Since there's no question, I hope to be, if I'm available, I'll be here tomorrow morning or maybe tomorrow evening. But it's a pleasure seeing you on Wisnia. Long time. I don't remember since, I know what, 2006 or 2007. I haven't seen you. Thank God to see you today.
I know. So yes, guys, I want to really close it up this way. I know we're running the time, but just quick, please, just on a second. This veteran, close up, please. A closing. Come on.
Oh, I think a wonderful show. And Mr. Zion, I hope you come because I like to know your knowledge since you teach media law, and I think you will be very helpful on the show when issue come or how to address these issues, and you will be very helpful to quote the media law that you have taught at the university that others can benefit from. So I look forward to engage you with questions, and maybe one of these days come Monday morning early so I can have you on my show so we can go deep into that.
No problem.
All right,
I will be available.
Please.
Well, this I'm not sure this is my debut, but I've appeared 1 or 2 times as guest. So, but it's a pleasure to always be a part of this discussion, especially talking about Grand Judea. I feel very passionate about it. I have a law firm in Zredru that is engaging on land rights issue. I'm also building a vocational school in Grand Judea, by the way. So I do have Grand Judea at heart in terms of giving back to the community. And I think one of the best way to do this is to continue to discuss and enlighten people in terms of our development. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
Thank you so much, Councillor. When I spoke to you today, I expected a little bit of pushback, but you're like, no, Archie, let me know the time. Just send me the link. I was like, wow, okay, great.
Yeah.
That was destiny. Trust my people. He and I, way back, we used to discuss on the radio. This, I told him, I said, he was the one who told me about Putu.
Yeah.
That they put all money. It was the councilor that told me that.
Yeah.
And councilor, I never forget when he said that. It was supposed to work together, Yes. But we're still working together.
And he will help us to bring a lot of national figures on this program.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. So Sheku, thank you for the time, for being with us. It was a great show. Mr. Nuba, I know you're there, but you're not with us, but it's okay too. Tomorrow. Sheku, I want to hand it back to you. Thank you, guys. See you back at tomorrow at the same time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's all the time we have. And thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.